Hi, everyone. Thank you for jumping on. I am Andrea Stevens, if we've never met before, and I have been a coach for 6 years, and I am the creator of Pure Fit Nation. Yep. And I'm a mom of two. I'm also a dental hygienist, so I work part-time still. I work 3 days a week, and then I run classes out of my home, and then I'm a coach. So that's a little bit about me. Today we are talking about inviting. And I thought today would be a perfect opportunity to do that as we go into Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the holiday fun that you're going to be meeting and talking with people. And I wanted to help equip you with how are you going to talk with people and share with others what you're doing. What in the world are you doing? Because they're going to want to know. Because you look fabulous and you're happier and you're feeling better and your skin looks good and your pants are sizes smaller, and it's going to create a lot of curiosity, and I want to help you know how to handle that and to be able to share confidently and freely with your friends and family as you meet and talk with them over the holidays. What is it you're doing, and that they could do it too, and that it doesn't have to be a salesy thing. That's not how I like to roll, and I'm sure you don't either, because otherwise we wouldn't be hanging out. So how do you share this? How do you invite people? So if you've done some Beachbody trainings or gone to a Super Saturday, you've heard invite, invite, invite. What I learned, I think I heard this about a year ago, that invite, invite, invite doesn't necessarily mean you invite to the same thing over and over again. Do you do that and keep having opportunities? Of course. But that doesn't mean that you invite them until they want to run away when they see you. That's not what you want to have happen either. So you want to be able to invite them to a free group. Bring them into a free group. It could be a group that you run with your girlfriends. It could be one that we all run together. Each month I run a free clean eating or healthy eating group. I am so happy to have you guys in the group with me. Number one, that helps keep me accountable, and it's more fun for me because I need help too. I fall off the wagon, and I need someone else to keep me in check. And thankfully, I've had someone doing that for me, which hasn't happened in a really long time, and I am so grateful for that. And it creates more energy that everyone who's in the group, maybe they don't have the courage to post like you do. There's a lot of people who are watching and they never post, they never comment. They might like something, but you don't really know that they're there. But they're still watching and you're inspiring them. That will happen. People will come to you and say, oh my gosh, I love following you. And you're like, really? Oh my gosh, I didn't think anyone knew, or I was just annoying white noise, which I said like a month ago. And someone said, well, if they don't like it, they can just change the channel, which is true. You don't have to like my channel. You don't have to like my station. You can tune into somebody else. So, but maybe if you invite someone to something, you will be their channel. You will be their Grey's Anatomy or their Friends, their Big Bang Theory that they're hooked on for life. I've watched Grey's since my senior year of college when it first came out, when the pilot was released. I've watched it since the very first season, and I still faithfully watch it even when people leave. So maybe somebody will be your Grey's Anatomy, and that, or you'll be somebody's, and they'll want to watch you and follow you on your journey. And then maybe they'll go, well, I want to do that too. So you won't know unless you share or you invite them to at least watch your channel. So running a free group, it's not a big ask. I do ask people for their emails. because as we've learned that Facebook is not always the best way to communicate with people. So sometimes reaching out with an email works better, or a text, maybe their phone number, whatever your means of communication is with people, to ask them for that and say, hey, I'm going to shoot you a meal plan. Can I have your email? Yeah, 'cause they're going to think you're going to send it through their email. They don't know that they're going to be in a group, but then you have it if you need to communicate with them or they want to send you a message. So having them a part of a free group. So I'm going to screen share my page. Okay, so bear with me for just a second. So I'm going to share my screen. So every month I run a free group, and I've been switching it out, and I'm going to try doing something different. So I run it on Facebook, and so this one is not that. Just kidding. I just did a 5-day fall healthy meal plan. It doesn't have to be a meal plan. If you aren't a meal planner, if that's not your jam, it could be a water challenge. It could be just drinking your water weight. You could help so many people. That is such a simple challenge and such a struggle for so many people. It could be, can you drink your water? You know, the water challenge. Ice baby, since it's cold, fill it up with water. Do a water challenge. You could do an ab challenge. There's tons of those. You could Pinterest and get some ideas and make your own graphic. So as you can see down here in the box, there are 37 members. There are 37 people that we are reaching every day that are seeing this message. Now, not everyone is going to comment, not everyone is going to share, but the people that do are the people that you may want to look at working with and messaging them. And they're the ones who are really in it and committed, like this girl, Erica. She and I have been communicating through Instagram. She's started following me on Instagram, and I just converted her over to Facebook. That's never happened before. But she is super nice, and she is really into clean eating, healthy eating. She's a mom. So sometimes that's how you find your people. And that's how I started working with several of you guys, was through these freebie plans. And yes, they take me sometimes a couple hours. You can also go on Beachbody, and they have meal plans on there. You could copy and paste it. Most people aren't going to look there. You could copy and paste the directions on how to do the meal plan on there and make your own template for a nice, week of laying it out. And it's done for you. It takes you about an hour to 2 hours to do that. Well, maybe not, maybe like an hour, but you could do that. And that is an easy invite to your friends, your family. Hey, I'm going to do this challenge. Would you mind doing it with me? I really need your support. So it takes the pressure a little bit off them when you say, I need help. I need you to keep me accountable. And they're like, oh, all right, well, yeah, sure. I mean, it's free and I could get some recipes and tips. Yeah. So here is the thing. How are you going to invite to that? And this is what I want to show you. So, and you guys have probably been a part of this, at least some of these, if you're one of my personally sponsored. So I make an event. So I go to my hosting, and so let's say you were going to do it from scratch. You want to create an event. So right now I have the Healthy for Holiday. Oh, here, I'll just do this one. So I create this free clean eating event. And this is how I invite people initially. So I go through, and there used to be a share button. So I would share it with people and invite them. I would invite. And so then I have people that are doing it, and that's the people who went. They were in the group. They were the 37 that were in the group, okay? So this is the group of people, and I message them and I say, thank you so much for being interested. I'm so happy to work with you. You know, what are your goals? How can I help you during this week? Yes, sweetheart. What?
Can you do one of these?
I will here in just a minute, okay? And I send them a message. I send them a personal message. Does it have to be personalized for each person?
Good night.
Oh, good night. I love you. I'll be right up there. Okay? I'll be right there. I make a similar message, but I send it to everyone. And I make sure to use their name
What is it?
or, hey, sweetie, hey, honey, because that's just how I talk. So it has to be you. And it has to sound like you and not like something that you pulled off the internet that doesn't sound like you, because they're going to know they're your friends. I'm always like, hey, love, hey, honey, hey, hun. That's just what I sound like. Maybe that's not your jam, so that's okay. So you just have to be you. And then I go to the people who are interested. So these are the people who haven't said yes yet, but they're the people that I want them to say yes and join this. Maybe they have questions, maybe they have reservations, but they don't know how to be in it. Okay, so I come to Holly and I click message, and then I do that to everybody. And along the bottom here, I'll have all these messages going up. If that's overwhelming to you, you might have to come up with your own system. But as you can see, it's tab heaven up here. So that's what I do. And I message everyone personally and I say, hey, just wanted to send this out to you. You know, I'm going to run this group. I saw that you were interested. I'm really excited for it. Is there anything that I can help you with in deciding, do you have any questions for me? And I just make it a conversation and leave it with a question. And then they'll respond back, and maybe they don't. And if they don't, that's okay. Say, hey, and you send them another message in a couple days, not in a couple minutes or hours or whatever. In a couple days, message them back and say, hey, I don't know if you saw this, but I'm about to put my group together. You know, I want you to, I would love to be included in this. I didn't want you to miss this opportunity. And if maybe this isn't a good time, that's okay. So you're giving them permission, like, it's okay. But I didn't want you to miss out. Please let me know if you want to be a part of this. And that creates a little bit of urgency, though, that you're closing it. This is their last chance, you know. And sometimes they'll message you and sometimes they won't. And so if they don't, say, you know, hopefully next time, I close the group, but hopefully next time you can be a part of this challenge. I would love that. I'll do it next month. So then they'll know to look for it again because they're interested. So you're going to do it again. So that's your first invite, is to something free, something easy. Hey, I have this new product. I would love for you to try it for me. Would you do that for me? Would you do me a favor and try this product and let me know what you think? Yeah, she's going to give me a sample. Yes. When my friend Tara said, hey, I have this skincare. I know you struggle sometimes with your eye makeup and stuff. Would you want to try this product? I would like to know your feedback. I'm like, yeah, I would love that. I have terrible dry skin in the winter. Yes, please. Hook a girl up. And she let me try it for a couple days. I'm like, it's going on my Christmas list. So it might not be right now, but it might be down the line, and they'll go, oh, she let me try that. Yes, that's a girl, rather than, no, I'm sorry, you have to sign up for it first. You're giving them something. So you're going to be giving them something or offering them a tip, a freebie, some kind of freemium, right? You invite them to something free. Next, after that, so in the group, like we just finished this weekend, and it said, what's next? What is next? At the end of this, everybody's in here. What's next? The next step is putting it together with fitness, right? We just had the food. Now you need the fitness and more support because you feel amazing after this week of trying new recipes, or maybe you didn't get it quite right, but you want to try again. Or maybe now the time works out. And so you follow up with those people. So now you're inviting them to a paid group. So you're inviting them to a group like the Shift Shop, 21-day fix, something like that. Okay. So you, so I do another event, or recently we've been doing Shift Shop like private, kind of like flagship product groups. Okay. This is the test group. I clicked the wrong one. Hold on just a second. So in the group, it will have information. We're doing the Prove It to Yourself challenge. Okay. So it will have information about the product in this group, and you can learn about it. So you have a sneak peek. So it's a sneak peek into the group. What is the challenge? What are the program details? Or I will make an event and I will drop these in there and I will schedule them. And I do it in one day. I sit down. So when I'm planning out my week, I plan out what do I want to accomplish this week. So as you can see, I have the team call, which is now. Well, that's Jolene's. But so what do I want to do? I want to get my Healthy for the Holidays group going because we're going to need support in December. I'm going to need support. And so I put, what does that mean? Why do I want to join this group? Okay. And then you can schedule your post. So you don't have to be doing this at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when your toddler is melting down. Do this in your half an hour block that you have. Do it in your hour block and schedule out your post. And then that way you give yourself some freedom and you're not always checking your phone. Okay. So you can put what is going on. Why do I want to be in this challenge? So there's a YouTube video that shows exactly what these are. Okay. Miss Ashley liked this one. Put some testimonials up there. What Shakeology does. Why do you love the Beach Bars? I love them because they're about the only granola bar my kids will eat. They're full of protein. Whatever it is, put it in here and say when you're starting. Tag your coach. Blah, 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 blah. Contact your coach. Talk to them. Okay, so you can have all this stuff going. And while you're posting this in the event, it's pulling it back up in a newsfeed. So you're bringing that invitation back to them. So you're inviting for a small monetary thing. Okay, so, or maybe it's not even that they buy a challenge pack, that they buy Energize or something. It doesn't have to be a huge thing, but I mean, you get more for your money, but that's up to you. Okay, and then when they're in the group and you're like, you are so fabulous. You're the best person in this challenge. You are rocking it. You are crushing it. You are just showing up, and crushing it doesn't even have to be that you're dropping a ton of weight. It could simply be that you are showing up and that person is posting their shakes and they're so happy and they're smiling, or they're sharing motivational quotes and whatever it is, that they're there, they're present. And so you send them a personal message saying, oh my gosh, Yanina, you have lit a fire inside of me. I love seeing you. You inspire me to show up every day. You are doing your workouts. You have 3 children under 4 and under, and I don't know how you do it, but I think you could inspire so many other ladies by just sharing your story and helping them and showing them that they could do it too, that you're a working mom of 3 littles and still making time for yourself and putting yours and their health first. And I think you are incredible. All is true about her, by the way. So you send this message to her and say, I would love to talk to you if you're interested in considering being on a team, or if this sounds like a community that you could be a part of. Would you want to get together for coffee? Or even if you just wanted the discount, because I know you love your shakes and it makes it more affordable to stay in this challenge, in this journey, you know, I would love for you to be on my team or in this journey with me. However you want to put it, it has to be from you. And send that to her. It's scary. I know it's totally scary. But invite her to be a coach. Invite him to be a coach, whoever your person is. Whoever your person that you would love to go on vacation with, that you would love to sit and have coffee with and just brainstorm about who can we help this month? Who is just your people? What can you do? How can you bring motivation when it's so hard during the holidays and there's chocolate everywhere and there's pumpkin spice and there's this and there's that and you have to run to this family function and that one and there's Christmas plays and there's basketball and there's dance, and how do you bring it back? You want that person that you can work with to go, okay, I need you to help me and let's get some love going for ourselves. Let's bring down the crazy a little bit and make sure that we take care of ourselves. Okay, those are the people you want on your team. That's who you're looking for. Those people that inspire you to be better. That you think, oh my gosh, they would be so good at this. And you are going to believe in them before they do. So to have the courage to invite them to this, they may tell you no. I got 2 no's this weekend. That's okay. Because I'm still going to be here and I'm still going to be their coach and I'm still going to do that. And it doesn't have to be an awkward thing. It doesn't have to be a weird thing. It's like, well, I think you'd be really good at this. You should consider it. But if you ever change your mind, I'm here. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Simple. Be simple. If you do it like that and it's not a lot of pressure, it makes it so much easier. And sometimes just expect a no. And then you don't feel so sad. Because I know I get sad too when I want people to join me and they're like, no. And I'm like, but I wanted you to. You're so cool. I want to go to Mexico with you. But anyways, or just, I want to go to Summit with you. I want to work out. I want to do a Super Saturday with you. Whatever it is, like, I want you to be on my team. I want you to be my running mate. So I know it's hard. And then there's times where people have to leave and they have to take care of their family, and then that's okay too. So, yeah, so that's how we are inviting. Now I'm going to stop the share. And then, message me or drop it in the thing if you have questions. There is something new coming down the pipeline. My coach, Christina, is doing we're trying something new where we don't have so many groups going. That there's this group and that group and this group and that group. And it is a lot of groups and it's a lot to keep track of. And I am losing my mind. Literally. And people say, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how I do it either. And I can't expect everyone else to do it either, because sometimes I'm exhausted. So I'm going to try something new for the next 3 months, for the next quarter, and see how it goes, because you got to give it time for it to work. But I'm taking a chance and I'm going to do it. So I'm doing this new training. It's called ATM, where we still run our smaller groups if you want to, but you have a main group where you're sharing everything and all your customers go in there and they can see everything. So you create this giant community, kind of like my 5-day free group that I've had going for 2 years that has like 300 people in it. Well, if we can motivate 300 people, so all of your customers, instead of the same people who are, the small group that's doing the Shift Shop or 21 Day Fix or the Bananas Yo challenge, which may be 30, it might be 5, because there's only so many, not every program is for everybody. but everybody needs support and motivation. So if we can take that in a big community and all of us be a part of it, I think that's the way to go. Because then if I'm not able to be there, one of you is able to be there. And so it's not just crickets in the group that day. Does that make sense? So I would like to try this for us, for our customers. So it's basically like a giant challenge group that's ongoing forever. And we can still message our people or even have a private message, like a group message going with the people you're closely working with, the people who bought a challenge pack this month that you need to get started. They need to do their measurements. You have to tell them how to get on demand. They need that. They don't know. There was once upon a time when we didn't know, and we needed someone to explain it to us or to look it up. So to baby step them into it, but to really have that community. And I think this is really good. I like where it's headed. We might have to tweak it to make it fit our lives and our goals. But I would love, love, love to hear what you guys have to say about it and what you think. And I think that's all I'm going to talk for today. So I hope you all have a wonderful Turkey Day. And I will see you all very soon. And I'll be sharing more about the ATM. If you want to, they have a group, they have a page on Facebook. It's a husband and wife, I believe. And it's like $50 for the training. And I'm going to do it. I already signed up, actually. I've already watched like 4 videos. They're very, very short. They're like 2 to 3 minutes long. And some of it is things that you may already know, but you might not. And so I'm just taking a chance and investing some of my Beachbody money back in me and in my own personal growth. And you don't have to, but if you want to run the group with me, if you want to do a call once I'm done on how this is really going to work, we could do that too. Save the dates. Coach Camp is February 23rd. I will be going up Friday, say in the night. You are welcome to ride up Friday with me, or you can stay Friday night if you want to, if you don't want to drive it all in one day, or you can drive up and back in a day. I believe Coach Camp starts at 9 a.m. and it'll run till 5, which is really 6 p.m. here, and then we'll drive home. It is epic. It's so much fun. You get a lot of mind-blowing information. Things that you can actually use and implement. And so that's going on. Super Saturday is January 12th. Mark your calendars. It is at the Ritz-Charles on the north side. And there will be more information. So you'll have to watch I think it's Facebook team. It's oh my gosh, I'm tired. Sorry. Team Beachbody Indiana, I think. I'll let you know. Hold on. Yeah. Team Beachbody Indiana. It'll look like the little state of Indiana with the Beachbody logo on it. If you are not on that page and don't follow that page already, you should. There is another one too for people who are not maybe in Indianapolis or in Indiana. We are actually, my upline, so our upline is really based out of Chicago, and it is the Chicago Market Council. So if you search that on Beachbody, it is also on there, and something really big is coming to Chicago. So, and I'm sworn to secrecy, so I can't tell you, but it's big. So if you want to watch it, if you want to watch for it, you should, because that'll be January 12th as well. So if you want to drive Chicago, or if we want to stay in Indy, and I know the weather kind of plays into that too. So those are some dates to watch out for. Summit is less than 9 months away. I don't really know the count. July, this is November. So we're like 7 months out. I'm working on team dinners. And if you want a hotel, we're staying at the Hyatt Place not the regular Hyatt, but Hyatt Place. Greg and I have our room there, and I believe Annie does too. I think Nina was going to get one. So, and if you already have plans, then that's okay. Whatever you want to do, but that's where we're going to be, and you can still get rooms through the Coach Summit. You can get a discounted ticket if you are a new coach. So talk to your upline about that. Summit is undescribable because you are given so much motivation and knowledge, and it's just, you don't want to miss it ever. I missed it once and I was sad. I was pregnant with Cora and I was sad, but it's here, which is such a huge opportunity. You don't even have to stay downtown if you don't want to. It is easier, I will tell you that. But if you want to commute back and forth, you can do that and save money. But it is totally worth it. So I hope you guys are going to come. And that's it. So have a happy Turkey Day, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.